All right, let's all start settling down. Sitting in your most comfortable position, posture. You want to sit in Vajrasana or crisscross. Eyes are closed. Just coming back to yourself. Just begin to focus on your yoga mat, the yoga block, or any surface you're sitting on. Just coming back to the class. My name is Anita. So remember, during any asanas, you're welcome to stop and come back to your normal position. If that is bothering you, always listen to your body. Be kind to your body. If it says stop, please stop. As you inhale, lengthen your back. As you exhale, relax your back. Inhaling, roll your shoulders up and out. Exhaling, relax your shoulders, opening up your heart space. If your upper arms are a little too close to your upper rib cage, just move it just slightly away, creating more space. Head and neck in line with your spine. Soft facial muscles. Moving your awareness all through your body, from the top of your head to your toes. Generally, the way you're sitting. Slowly moving your awareness to the tip of your nose. Watching the inhalations and exhalations. Slowly start making your inhalations long. Exhalations even longer. With the next few exhalations, let's start releasing any tension we may have in our muscles. Like, are you shutting your eyes too tight? Relax them. Relax your teeth if you're clenching them. Relax your shoulders. Just identify the muscles, start relaxing them. With the next few exhalations, start emptying your mind. Anything that is coming to your mind as of now, any worries, any aches and pains, any silly things, just exhale everything out. Anything that is not letting you stay in the present moment, just let it go. Second intention for your practice, or for anything that you need. Like, I'm joyful, I'm healthy, or I'm just going to try a little more, whatever. We'll begin the class by chanting 3 Oms and the opening prayer, hands at the heart center, Namaskara Mudra. Thumbs touching your heart, staying connected with your heart. Om. Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunattu Sahaviryan Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rubbing your palms, make them nice and warm. Cupping your eyes, give the warmth to your eyes, relax your eye muscles. We're going to begin with our loosening practice with our neck exercises. So hands can go just by your side just to help you keep your back straight. Not all the way at the back where you go leaning back. Right? We begin. Inhaling, stretching your neck back. Exhaling, tucking in your chin, being mindful. Continue 2 more rounds. With the next inhalation, coming to neutral, exhaling, twisting. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Again, chin is parallel to the mat, to the ground, let it not droop. Next inhalation, bringing your neck back to neutral, exhaling, tucking in your chin, taking it to your left shoulder. Inhale, center, exhaling, taking it to your right shoulder. We're not doing the whole neck rotation, we're just doing half. With the next inhalation, bringing it back to neutral, relax your neck. We're going to begin with our shoulder. Fingertips on your shoulder, bringing your elbows closer. As you inhale, open it up as much as you can. Exhaling, bringing them closer. Continue. Being mindful of your shoulders, of your movement, of your breath. Remember, yoga is how you feel and not how you look. Everybody's posture, everybody's action will be different. You should feel good in whatever you're doing. A few times the other way. And bringing it back to neutral, doing waves. Few times one way, few times the other. Slowly relax your shoulders. Go. If you need to move your shoulders, give shoulder shrugs. Shoulder rolls forward and backwards. Next, right hand out. Remember, I'm not mirroring you. So when I say right hand, it is still your right hand unless you want to do. Okay, left hand on your right shoulder, making tiny circles. Forward a few times, backwards a few times. Now keeping it neutral, getting a yoga fist. Thumb inside, fingers around you so your nails are not biting into your skin. Right? Making big bowling action. Few times the other way. Relax, relax the shoulder completely. Left hand out, right hand on your left shoulder. Tiny circles again. Few times one way, few times the other. Yoga fist, big bowling action. The way. Relax your shoulders completely, moving it up and down if you need to, relaxing it. Taking your hands at the back, clasping your fingers like this at the back. Taking your palms closer if you can. Roll your shoulders back. Inhaling, give a back bend. Exhaling, hinging at the hips, tucking in your tummy, gently falling forward, trying to see if you can move your hands away from your back. Slowly inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, letting go of your hands. Keeping your right hand next to your right hip, which is opening up the sides. Inhaling, left arm goes up, stretch it out. Exhaling, sliding your right arm only as much as you can. Don't bend your elbow and keep going. Only as much as you can. Opening out if you can, looking up. Fingers are spread out, feeling that energy all the way to your fingertips. Breathing. Keep pressing on the right arm, right palm. Left thigh, left hip stays down. If you're coming off the mat, if your thigh is coming off the mat, you need to slide your hand a little towards yourself. Coming back to neutral, exhaling, hand comes down. Inhaling, right arm goes up. Exhaling, left arm slides down. Open up if you can and look up. Fingers are spread out, both your hands. Right thigh stays down, right hip stays down. Opening up, breathing at all times. Only through your nose. Slowly bringing your shoulder back to neutral. Exhaling, bringing your right hand down. Bringing your body back to your normal position. And then inhale, exhaling, twisting to the left, taking your right hand outside of the left thigh if you can. Left hand goes behind towards your right hip. Chin parallel to the mat. Peel your left shoulder away. Breathing. Awesome. Inhaling, center, exhaling, twist the other side. Again, chin parallel to the mat. Don't keep doing this. Keeping it. Peel your right shoulder away. Slowly. Inhaling, come back to the center. Exhaling, relax. Now go in child's pose. Opening up your knees as wide as you want it to be. Comfortably, toes touching if you can. Inhaling, lengthening your back. Exhaling, sliding down. Lengthening your back. Trying to touch your nose if you can. Then your forehead. Elbows not touching the mat. Fingers are spread out. Every inhalation, your tummy rises up. With every exhalation, trying to take your hips down closer to your heels. Stay with your child's pose for a few breaths. Breathing. Breathing. Remember, anytime during the day, you can come back to this pose for relaxation. Now from here, with the next inhalation, coming to all fours, stack up properly, tabletop, doing your cat and cow. Inhale, arch your back, it goes up. Exhaling, pushing on your fingers, push it away, rounding your back. Continue 2 more rounds. Inhaling, arch. Exhaling, do 1 more round on your own, with your own breathing. With the next inhalation, coming to neutral. Next exhalation, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walking your dog a few times, bending one leg at the knee. Slowly keeping your feet in neutral. Fingers are spread out, trying to keep your heels down. Thighs go to the back of the room, hips going up. Tummy coming towards the thighs, shoulders moving away from your ears. Top of the head trying to come down towards the mat. Looking at your toes or your navel. Look in between your hands, walking your feet forward. Knees are bent, fold, stay there, relax your head, relax your shoulders. Inhale, halfway up, back parallel to the mat, legs are straight. Exhale, fold. Hands on your hips. Inhaling, slowly coming up 1 vertebra at a time, keep pressing on your feet. Exhale. Inhaling, take a gentle back bend. Exhaling back to neutral. From here, you can keep your hands on your waist. If you have balance issues, you can just go towards the wall, take the support of the wall. Now find a drishti, so you will not miss. Lift your right leg, taking ankle rolls. Few times one way. Keep looking at a drishti. Drishti is something that doesn't move. If you look at your feet, it's moving. Look at the wall. Look at something. Few times one way, few times the other. Focal point. Slowly take it back. Now with your left. Again, few times one way, few times the other. Best things to look out of the switchboard, all those things. Awesome. Slowly taking it back. Now opening your legs as wide as your hip or a little wider, whatever is comfortable for you to balance. And from here, you're going to transfer all your weight onto your left leg and see if you can move your right leg out, bringing it back. Bring it out, bringing it back. Again, keep looking at the drishti if you need to, bringing it back. Okay, now you're going to move your right leg out. See if you can take it to the left, bringing it back. Right, all the way to the left and bringing it back. Look at this.
Okay.
Now with your left, transferring your weight all the way to the right, make your right leg stable. Now taking your left leg out as much as you can, bringing it back a few times. Again. Again. Now taking it out to the left, taking it to the right, bringing it back. Taking it to the left, taking it to the right, bringing it back. Do 2 more times on your own. Left. Yes, awesome. Very nice. Now, we're just going to do one more thing before we do sun salutations. Now, you're standing with your feet, not too close, just a little away, as comfortably as you can. Both your feet is stable. We're going to inhale, both your arms go all the way back. Exhaling, tummy tucked in, you're hinging at the hips and bending forward, taking your hands back. Inhale, coming up. Step back, exhale, forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Do 5 more rounds. Inhaling, exhaling. Continue, continue, don't wait, continue. Just to warm up your spine. Awesome. Very nice. Good job. Slowly coming back to neutral. We're going to begin our sun salutation. Coming to the front of the mat. Front of the mat. Hands at the heart center. Namaskara mudra. I'm assuming all of you know sun salutation, right? We've been doing. Yes. Hands at the heart center. Namaskara mudra. Whenever you do that, hands or palms are just pressing in gently so you can feel that connection. And the thumbs are at your heart. Always staying connected with your heart. Just saying thank you to the sun for everything he provides us. Mentally saying thank you. Then we're going to begin. I'm just going to give you the counts. I'm just going to count in Sanskrit. Just the numbers, okay? Ekam, Dve, Trini, Chatvari, Pancha, Shat, Sapta, Ashta, Nava, Dasha, Ekadasha, Dvadasha. Ask out. Ma'am, are you having difficulties with Surya Namaskar? Okay. Just follow. Okay. Again, Tadasana. Hands at the heart center. Now, first, every Surya Namaskar has 2 cycles. One we do with the right leg first. Right leg goes back, right leg comes forward. Second cycle, left leg goes back, left leg comes forward. Okay. Now with the left leg. Ekam, Dve, Trini, Chatvari, Pancha, Shat, Sapta, Ashta, Nava, दश एकादश द्वादश 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 one more round एकम द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश. Now, I see some of you opening for your child's pose for 5 and 9. You're opening your knees wide. For this, you don't have to do a relaxed child's pose. Keep it together. So it's easier for you to move. All right? Okay. Last one with your left leg. Ekam, dve, त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश. Awesome. Good job. Standing in Tadasana. Standing in Tadasana. If you're feeling out of breath, inhale through your nose, open your mouth, say, let everything go. Release everything. All of you okay? Okay. I like to use blocks so I can show you. It is so much easier when you have some props with you, so how you can easily get down into the asanas. All right. So we're going to first begin in Tadasana. Look at your feet. Is it both your toes? Is it looking forward? Again, it should be parallel. So if your knee, if it is like this, then just straighten them out. Both of them looking. You can either keep them closer or a little away. Both your feet parallel, feet pressing on the mat, tummy coming up towards your heart, heart towards your shoulders, shoulders rolled out, heart space open. Head and neck in line with the spine, chin parallel to the mat. Basic Tadasana, mountain posture, feeling the strength under your feet, unshakable mountain, feel the stability. Anybody has vertigo issues, keep your eyes open at all times. Now inhaling, we are just going to go in, warrior one, left leg goes back. Now right leg, Virabhadrasana 1, right knee, not going beyond your right toes. Right knee and ankle, try to keep it 90. Adjust your back leg if you can. Yes. And then if your right knee is falling forward, keep pressing on the left toe. Sorry, pinky toe, right pinky toe, trying to keep it stable. Yes. Now, inhaling, lengthen. Straighten your leg, pyramid. Exhaling, bring your hands shoulder level. Inhaling, straighten. Exhaling, shoulder level. Now, inhaling, keep your legs the same way. Hands go up, open up. Open up your heart space. Look up if you can. If not, look straight, whatever is working for you at this moment. Right? Keeping your hands like this. If you don't have balance, like this. Awesome. Slowly inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, bending your leg at the knees. Hands go behind you. Now slowly place your hands on the mat, or if you have blocks, place it on the blocks. Okay? Ma'am, use your blocks if you need to. Okay? Then lengthen your right leg. Lengthen your right, straighten your right leg. Parshvatonasana. Not bending. See if you can lengthen. If your hands are here, that's okay. If you don't have blocks. Now slowly bending your right leg at the knee. Drop your left knee down. If you need help, keep the blocks for balance. Looking straight. Adjust your leg. You can keep your left leg tucked in for more balance. Variation of Anjaneyasana. First, inhaling. Bring your hands to shoulder level. See if you're comfortable here. If not, your hands stay here and you're just looking straight. This is good enough. If you can, hands go up. Open up. Breathing. Keep looking at the drishti. Breathing. Beautiful, beautiful. Exhaling, bringing your hands down. Flatten out your back foot. Now, see if you can lengthen your leg straight. If you don't have blocks, you can place your hands down. Lengthen your leg straight. Only as much as you can. Now, holding your right leg at the knee. Lifting off your left knee. Walking your left foot forward. With your right staying there. Standing forward bend. Standing forward bend. So right here. Again, your hips, legs, everything tries to stay in line. If your hip is moving back, move your hands forward. Inhaling, slowly coming back up. Hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands coming down. Relax, is everyone doing okay? Yes. Now, with your left leg, the same thing. Right leg goes back. Right leg goes back. Again, making sure whenever your right leg goes back for warrior 1 or 2, when you bring your back leg here, it should be somewhere towards the arch or a little behind. All right. And then make the adjustment. Again, inhaling, both your arms go up. Lengthen, pyramid. Exhaling, hands to shoulder, bend your left leg. Again, your left knee will not go beyond your left toes. Watch out for that. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, shoulder. Now, keep your legs as is. Inhaling, lengthen. Open up to warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Try to keep your thigh parallel. Yes. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Breathing. Exhaling, hands come. Go all the way back. You're falling over your left leg. Inhale, coming up. Exhaling, falling forward. Now stay there. If you have blocks, you can use blocks. If not, use your hands. Straight to straighten your left leg. If you can, falling over your left leg. Again, not rounding your back. Chest is going towards your thighs. Your left leg is straight. Only as much as you can. Remember, difference between good pain and bad pain. Slowly bending your left leg at the knee. Drop your right knee down. Again, if you need balance, keep something. Stay near the wall if you need to. If you're comfortable, here, this is where you stay. If not, hands shoulder level. Keep pressing on the left pinky and the toe. Then open up if you can. Inhaling, opening up, going. Breathing. Exhaling, dropping your hands down. See if you can lengthen your left leg. Just lengthening, feeling that stretch, getting the stretch. Falling over your left. Only as much as you can. Breathing. Slowly flatten out your left foot. Walking your right foot, lift off your right knee. Bring your right foot in line with the left, standing forward bend. Standing forward bend. See if you can take your palms underneath your foot, underneath your feet if you can. If not, see if you can get a yoga lock for your toes, Pada Angushtasana. If not, just stay there. Whatever you can grab hold of. Hold anything. Any part of your leg from behind. Now slowly bending your legs at the knees. Inhaling. Coming up one vertebrae at a time. Hands go all the way up. Exhale. Again, if you're out of breath, inhaling through your nose. Let everything go. Let everything go out of your system. Now you're going to use your mat this way. And anybody has difficulty following, just turn your mat if you need. Right? Opening up your legs as comfortably wide as you can. Right? Still balanced. Both your hands shoulder level. Exhaling, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhaling, twisting to the right. Just follow the hand that is going and gaze at it. Center. Again, exhaling, twist. One more time. Continue. Bring it to neutral. Exhale, let everything go. Hands down. Relax your hands. Relax your shoulders if you need to. Giving shoulder shrugs, shoulder rolls. Now, inhaling, your left hand goes all the way up. Exhaling, right hand slides down your left. Just taking that side bend. Again, your hand is not coming forward in front of your face. Keeping it open. Breathing. With every exhalation, see how much you can go. A little. Inhaling, slowly come back up. Exhaling, release your left hand. Inhaling, right arm goes all the way up. Stretch it up. Exhaling, sliding your left hand down your left. Again, right hand will not fall over your face. Keeping it. If your hands are bothering you, keep it on your hip. If you have shoulder issues, open up, keep it on your hip. Slowly inhale, come back up. Exhaling, release your hands. Release your hands. Now we're going to open our hands, shoulder level. Inhale. With every exhalation, worry only about exhalation. With every exhalation, you're going to touch your opposite toe. All right? Inhalation will happen automatically. Inhale, exhale, 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 exhale. Continue. People who want to increase the speed can increase. People with BP, be careful. Now you're hinging at the hips, falling from here. Not, yes. Yeah, see, so much better. Yes. Now slow down. If you increase the speed, you need to slow down. And whichever leg you are holding at the present, just stay there. Whichever leg you're touching the left, just stay there. Whichever leg. Just staying there and turning and looking at the extended hand if you can. Inhale, center. Exhale, the other side. Exhaling the other side. See what you can touch. Variation of Parivrata Trikonasana. Awesome. Slowly inhale, come to the center. Exhale, relax. Now we're going to try and do Malasana only for people who can. Your feet, if you are very used to this, you can keep your feet together. If not, just open your feet. And if this is like how you sit in an Indian toilet, right? That is how. You need to go down. You're not falling forward. You're taking your hip down. As I'm taking my hip down, if I'm not able to sit here, get the block. Put it under your hip. Support yourself and stay there, right? If you have. If not, only as much as you can go. Now, from here, people who can, if this is all you can, see if you can get your hands inside. Yes. If you can go a little further, then, ma'am, you roll your mat under your heel. If your heels are coming up too much, just roll your mat. Keep your feet like this. Can you try? Just roll it. Awesome. I love that variation. Yes. Now keeping it open. Now you're here. For people who can, opening out your arms, see if you can take it this much. Right? If this is where you can stay, this is where you stay. For people who can, taking it behind and holding your ankle at the back like this. Right? Or people who can bring them closer, you can hold it, and then making a tiny garland like this. Only if you can. If not, this is where you would stay. Right? Whatever works. Awesome. Very nice. Slowly coming out, release, drop your knees. Slowly sitting down on the mat. Stretch out your legs. How many of you hate me now? Stretch out your legs. Hands at the back. Shitila Dandasana. Get ankle rolls, release your legs, release your knees, moving it up and down. See whatever you need to do to feel comfortable. Are you good to proceed? Opening out your legs. All about stretching today. Opening out your legs. Again, your heels will not fall off. Trying to keep them. If you have a block, you can always put a block in front. Now inhaling, again, pull up your butt fat, sit on your sit bones. If you're sitting on a block, sit to the front of the block. Inhaling, both your arms go all the way up. Exhaling, tummy tucked in, falling forward. Grab hold of your toes if you can. Foot, leg, wherever you can. You can take a block if you want to place it under your forehead if you can go. Whatever works. Again, no rounding your back. You're again lengthening it. Every inhalation, you're lengthening your back. Exhalation, going forward. If not, just bring your hands forward in the center. Walking, working with your own body. Seeing how much you can go. Breathing. Only as much as you can go. Once you feel you've reached your maximum, just stop right there. Breathe into it. Start relaxing. Relax your shoulders, moving it away from your ears. Yes. Breathing. Breathe. Awesome. Slowly inhaling, slide your back. Hands back, let it go all the way up. Bringing it down. Now, for people who can, take your right hand all the way to your right foot, turning your right thumb down this way. Hand is like this. So you're going to turn it. Turn the palms facing towards the inner foot. Yes. Holding it like this, if you can. If not, doesn't matter. Just hold it wherever you can for now. All right. This is where you can stand, be. This is where you are going to be. Others, if you can, inhaling, left hand goes up. If this hand bothers you, bringing it on your hip and just stay there, opening it up. People who can, exhaling, taking it all the way over to the other side. Again, hand will not come forward. Parivritta Janu Shirasasana. Yes. Again, making sure if your hand is coming forward in front of your face, lift it up. Bring it back. Keep it on your hip. Open up this left shoulder. Look up. Just get that opening. Beautiful. Slowly coming up. Awesome. Coming back up. Exhaling. Bringing it down. Now the same thing with your left hand. Taking your left hand, turning it like this. So your thumb goes down, palm is facing here, holding it. If you can, elbow goes in. Right? Now inhaling, right arm goes up. Exhaling, taking it over if you can. If not, taking your right hand, keeping it on your waist, opening up. If your hand is covering your face, just open up, keeping it on your hip. Open up. Do not overdo. Awesome. Slowly inhale, come back up. Exhaling, release. Hands at the back. Bring your legs forward. Relax. Taking your right leg across your left. half Gomukhasana, like knee is stacking up on knee, if you can, like this. If you want, you can sit on a block, which will help you. And if people who have a strap can use a strap, if not, it doesn't matter. Now inhaling, both your arms go all the way up. Exhaling, lengthen, feel like you're going to reach for something in front of you and see what you can touch. If you can't, don't show so much of strain. Just go flow and easily. How much ever you can. If you can't hold the foot, doesn't matter. You can hold this. You can hold your knee. This is all. Just be kind to your body. Yes. How much ever you can. Being there. Looking at your toes. Don't round your back. Look at your toes. Breathing. Relax your shoulders. Shoulders come move away from your ears. Slowly inhaling, coming back. Exhaling, hands come down, legs stay the same way, taking your right left leg underneath your right. Take the support of your hands if you need to, coming forward and sitting full Gomukhasana. Knees stacked up on knee. Okay. If you can, both the feet, turning back. How much ever you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, you guys, how you're feeling and how you're sitting. Nobody has to look like each other. All of us have different bodies, different flexibility. Do not worry. Right? Now, left hand goes up, stretch it up. Take the palm in between your shoulder blades at the back if you can. Right hand goes back. See if you can grab hold of touch your fingers. If not, a strap would help. If you have a strap here, keeping it and grabbing hold of the strap. Again, you're not rounding your back. You're still sitting up straight. Looking forward, you don't have to catch your arms if it doesn't reach. Relax, look straight, keeping the arm just like the way it is. Ma'am? Yes. If your hands are not touching, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But don't strain, it's like stealing from Paul and giving it to Peter. Once we try to do something, right, we'll be compromising on other things. Slowly release. Left hand goes up. Exhaling, it comes down. Stretch out your legs. Stretch out your legs. Moving your knees up and down. Whatever you need to do. Left leg goes over your right. Half Gomukhasana on this side. If you're mindful, you'll be able to see which side of the body, which part of the body helps you more. Which side is much more kinder to you. Okay. Again, inhaling, both your arms go up. Exhaling, lengthen your back. You reach forward like you're going to reach for something. Hold, relax shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Breathing. With every inhalation, lengthen your back. Exhalation, see if you can just go a little more into the asana. Again, looking at your toes. Do not round your back. Look at your toes. Breathing. Inhaling, slowly coming back up. Exhaling, hands go down, taking your right leg underneath your left hip. Again, adjusting, coming to full Gomukhasana. We will try to stack up on the knee. We're going to do this. It's going to be Ardha Matsyendriyasana. Try to bring your knee down, flat on the other. Right? Right arm goes all the way up. Stretch it out. Goes behind, in between your shoulder blades. Palm touching in between your shoulder blades. Keep this straight. If this is how much you can do, this is how much you need to stop. Left hand goes behind. See if you can. Hold. Breathing. I'm going to give you a strap. You're having problems with your shoulder. Just see how easy it is. Breathing. Slowly, right arm goes up. Exhaling, bring your arm down, release your left. Relax. You need to get a dupatta, tie something, so you can use it for everything. Okay. Stretch out your legs, relax. Last one we're going to do. 2 minutes, okay. Let's do Baddha Konasana and then do Matsyasana. Bringing your feet together, butterfly, bound angle posture, bound angle pose. Now again, if your knees are rising up too high, you have to sit on something higher or you're going to mess up your knee. Holding it, flapping your wings, loosen it. So if you're sitting on a block, just make sure you're going to sit in the front of the block. So where you can, half your hip is down. Slowly release it, relax. Now, inhaling, both the arms go up. Keep your feet where they are. Try to keep your thighs down. Inhaling, lengthen up. Exhaling, falling forward. Drop your hands down wherever you can. Wherever you can. If it doesn't reach, doesn't matter. Keep it like this. Keep your feet holding. If your hands don't go down at all, just hold underneath. Ma'am, hold, yes, yes. And open out your elbows. Try to keep it. Inhaling, lengthen your back. Exhaling, see if you can walk your feet, hands a little forward. And looking at your, in between your fingers or away, not rounding. Relax your shoulders. Work with your own body and see what's happening. With every exhalation, see if you can move an inch forward. Whenever you feel that's a maximum, just stay there. Enjoy the asana. Be there. Breathing. Slowly inhaling. Slowly walk back your hands first. Walk back your hands first. Take the support of your hands under your thighs. Bring them up. Cross your feet. Give a nice hug. Lengthen your back. And cross it the other way. Hug it in. Lengthen. Breathing. Exhale. Relax. Now slowly. For Matsyasana, please watch me. For people who have high BP, right? Be careful when you do. If it is not under control, I would advise you not to do. Right? For others, people who have high BP who don't want to do Matsyasana, you can lie down and take Supta Pada Konasana. Lying down, butterfly. Others, you want to first lie down. Right? Taking your hands down. If you have rings, rings which are bothering, take it off, glasses, watches and everything. Taking your hands underneath. Like this. Now you're going to inhale, come up. Look at your toes. See, I'm supported by my elbows, right? If you can do this much, and then open up your chest, lifting it up, trying to top of the head up. To come out, we need to come up the same way, look at your toes, and then slowly drop our back first, not your head. Did you all get it? Yes? Only if you can. Okay, let's try. Lie down. Don't be in a hurry. Straighten out your hands and then tuck it in under. Don't bend your elbows. Straight hand. Yes. Take it underneath your hips. Elbows as close to each other as possible underneath the back. If you're trying to do Matsyasana, legs should be together, taking your hand underneath.
So second step is this.
Lengthen out your hand. Yes, yeah. Then slowly inhaling, coming back, coming up. Looking at your toes, get a back arch. Then drop the top of the head down if you can. If you want to come out, coming up. Looking at your toes again. Slowly drop your back down. Yes, dropping back down. Head down, release your hands. Release your hands. Just breathing for a bit. Breathe.
Yes, that's okay.
So you still have your tablet.
No.
Say, oh my Lord. Take up, release your hands and relax. Okay, now whoever wants to take a spinal twist, go ahead and take a spinal twist before you go to Shavasana. Or if you're comfortable, just lie down in Shavasana. getting ready for Shavasana. Feet apart, hands apart, palms facing up. Your hands are not too far away from your body or too close to your body. Let it comfortable. Eyes are closed for the whole practice. Make your own adjustment. Bring it back. Now, just scanning your body from the top of your head to your toes, the general shape of your body, the way you're lying down. Awareness on your toes. Gently move your toes. Relax them. Awareness on your heels. Relax your heels. Relax your ankles. Relax your calf muscles. Once you finish relaxing that part, try not to move those muscles again. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Awareness on your back. Relax your lower back, mid back, upper back. Awareness on your abdomen. As you inhale, your abdomen rises up. As you exhale, it collapses. Awareness on your lungs. As you inhale, your lungs fill up. As you exhale, your lungs collapse. Awareness on your fingers. Relax your fingers. Relax your palms. Relax your forearm. Relax your biceps, triceps, shoulders sink down into the mat. Awareness on the back of your head. Relax the back of your head, tucking your chin a little. Relax the top of your head. Forehead, eyebrows, no frowning. Relax your teeth. They're not touching each other. Part your lips a little. Relax your whole facial muscles. Your whole body is beautifully relaxed. You're moving your awareness to your abdomen. As you inhale, your abdomen is going up. As you exhale, it sinks down. You're going to do 10 breaths. 10 to 1. Sweet, deep, slow breaths. Take your time and do it and stay there in Shavasana. Whenever you're finished with your 10 breaths, becoming aware of your body, take your time but finish your 10 breaths. If you're done, only then bringing your legs closer, folding them at the knee, turning to one side, stay there. Your feet is still touching the mat, yes. Rest your head on one hand, on the side where you have your legs folded. Bring the other hand in front of you. Bring the other hand in front of you. Relax. Take a few breaths there. Without disturbing the relaxation, without giving any jerks to your body. Slowly coming to sitting whenever you're ready. Eyes are still closed. Breathing, making sure your breath is back to normal breathing pattern. Thanking your body for whatever it let you do today. Thanking the divine or anything you believe in for everything that you have in your lives. Remember when whenever you're sitting, if you're not comfortable, stretch out your legs. Do whatever it is where your mind can move away from your body. Bringing your hands at the heart center, Namaskara Mudra. End with a prayer. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Taking your hands at the back, hold your right wrist with your left hand. Inhaling, give a gentle back bend. Exhaling, going down to the wonderful practice of yoga. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, let go of your hands. Rub your palms, make them nice and long. Cupping your eyes, relax your eye muscles. Slowly blink your eyes open into the darkness of your palm. Then blink it open into the light. Namaste. Let there always be light in your lives. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Let there always be good thoughts, good speed, and good action. Awesome job, all of you. Very good. Good job.